Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Boruto episode 131. Now, quick word of warning, I did kind of mess up a little bit. I'm recording this in the morning of having to release it. I accidentally slept through my alarm and didn't manage to record it in time to do it last night, which means that people are awake in my house and they are sometimes loud. Now I activated noise gate, which I don't typically use. I usually just keep an open mic, so I'm hoping that'll mitigate some of the sound that people are making upstairs. And yeah, so if you hear some yelling or loud banging or something, I'm gonna try to edit it out the best I can, but I may miss some. Just know that it's just an 11-year-old stomping and screaming for no reason because he's an 11-year-old. Okay. Anyways, last episode we had the kind of a chill episode of just Boruto and Naruto hanging out a bit, meeting Neji, Hinata, and some of the old gang and everything. And then right at the end of the episode, we left with a cliffhanger of whatchamacallit, Urashiki showing up right at the last second, and yeah, we're about to have a fight, I assume, which is gonna be interesting and fun. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens here. So let's just jump into it, shall we? Alrighty, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. You know who I am? Oh shit. Already? Oh, that's not good. There's no way. Obviously, he's not gonna lose his Ninetales chakra back here. That would mess up the whole original show. Oh man. It seemed to take him like longer to pull out the eight tails from B. Like he actually took a bit to pull on it too, so I imagine they're gonna be able to stop this. I got a new hat too, as you guys can see. I like wearing these hats sometimes, but I didn't have any good ones. I just had like one like straight gray one, so I ended up getting some new ones that have some themes, like the Akatsuki. Yeah, hopefully with the having the mic set up the way it is, it doesn't cut out. But if it does, it's only for this video, so keep that in mind. Oh shit, the episode's called "The Power of the Nine Tails." Yeah, he didn't get anything. Ooh, why not? Also, why does Sasuke have his eye covered? Is it to cover the fact that he has a Sharingan? Hmm. Is it because of the sealing jutsu? God damn it, Naruto. Yep. Just instantly. He just disappeared into origami. Oh shit, Jiraiya. I want to see Jiraiya fight again. Yep, Jiraiya seeing him use the Rasengan. Oh shit. Jeez. He's just burying them alive? Is this still falling? Why are they just standing there? They can jump and so fast that the screen can't even capture it, and they're just gonna watch as these rocks fall on them? Alright. God. Alright, Sasuke, now just teleport right out. I don't know if he has enough chakra to do that, though. Yeah, we don't really know that. Did just become stronger? Hmm. Now, I think I was just thinking about this. At this point, I think Jiraiya would have experienced what was his name, Nagato. So if he sees oh, summoning a toad. So if he sees Sasuke's Rinnegan, that'll be kind of interesting. What kind of reaction he'll have. All right, he has some kind of little lair. This is an interesting place. Like a bunch of like melted stone. Hmm. Is this gonna be a situation where uh yeah, if Urashiki tries to break the seal, this episode's called The Power of the Nine Tails. If the Nine Tails takes over a bit, then then Naruto probably won't remember a lot of what happened because of that. Possibly. Or he'll die. No, I'm just kidding. And that might be how they explain away all these events happening when he was younger and him not remembering. Conveniently appears when you lift his shirt. Just kidding. It has always done that. So, oh, geez. The very angry face on Urashiki. Damn. Passed out because of the pain? Well, shit. Oh. Naruto's little world. Here we are. Mr. Nine Tails. Kurama. Hmm. Oh shit. Oh. Damn. Like, burned him. Oh shit. Ninetales cloak. Hmm. He only got a little bit of it. Hmm. It's taking that little bit allowed him to heal. Subarashi. But to break the threads. Yes. Oh my god, Boruto's gonna see his dad in like Nine-Tail Cloak mode, enraged possibly. Just going ham on friggin' Uroshiki. That'd be badass. Alright, here we go. We can manipulate it like that. God damn it. Sasuke, please be a clone or something. Oh, thank God. He didn't get any chakra. Whoa. Interesting. So you have to seal your own chakra within you or something? Friggin' did Jiraiya just find a solution after all this time of fighting Urashiki? Just that easy? I mean, I guess they would have never thought of it because they haven't tried to use it on someone with a sealing jutsu on him. Uh-oh. Yep. Here's the cloak. And the first tail. Jeez, Boruto's scared too. Yep. Not gonna work. I don't want it to work anyway. I want to see Naruto unleashed on Urashiki. What did Jiraiya see or sense or... Hmm. He was able to put his hand on it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's enveloping him too. Uh-oh. Interesting. Climbing to his chakra. Oh shit. He got cut! Damn, okay. So he got the ceiling off. Hmm. Damn, I wanted to see friggin' Naruto unleashed on Urashiki. They're still just swinging at each other. Teleporting away again. Man, what a pansy. He just friggin' flees as soon as he has to fight Sasuke. Sasuke he scared a Sasuke. It's interesting. I know I'm exhausting the topic of where this fits in the timeline, but I want to talk about that a little bit in the discussion. Wow. I love this. Boruto getting the whole story. Yeah. Mm. Wake it up. Good morning, Naruto. Talking about you, Sas. Boruto gonna get some training from Jiraiya? Oh god. Continue his research. We all know what that means. Oh, that's it. Alright. Good episode. Not what I expected at all from the title. The title being The Power of the Nine Tails, which essentially it was, you know, but I expected like the Nine Tails to just go ham on Urashiki. But I think what the title was really representing was Boruto really getting to see the power of the Nine Tails, you know, enveloping Naruto. But like honestly, I'm really losing a lot of respect for Urashiki because yes, I know Sasuke is strong, but I always just imagined the Otutsuki being these like extremely overpowered beings, and my little like view on them is starting to slowly get crushed by the fact that Urashiki just runs like a little pansy every time it comes to like even a possible challenge for him. To the point where he even has to go back in time to get Naruto as a kid, so that way he doesn't have to. And now I know Urashiki is like a branch family. Oh, hold on. That's it for episode 131, guys. Alright. But yeah, I know Urashiki is like a branch family kind of thing, and if I'm not mistaken, like I think I remember him not being as how can I say it? I don't think he was as powerful as some of the other ones that we saw fight. I can't remember the other ones' names that fought, Naruto and Boruto and all them in that other like dimension place. But like still, I felt like he should be stronger than he is, yet when he runs all the time, and maybe he is stronger, and he's just trying to strategize and come up with like a good way to do this that's like the least difficult for him. But when you see a character that's supposed to be such a powerful being run all the time, I just lose some respect for him a bit. Where it's like, oh, get in, steal Naruto, run away. Oh, Sasuke's here to fight me. I'm just gonna run away. Bye. It's like I wanna see him actually try and unleash some like crazy power, because right now we just see him just launching some attacks he's stolen from other people back at people, and stuff like that, and then just flinging his little fish hook around. But I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, like I was saying, I expected the Ninetales cloak to go around Naruto when we started seeing it like that, and him to actually just go ham on Urashiki. I didn't think he'd kill him, but I wanted to see that, and I wanted to see Boruto's reaction to Naruto just utilizing this crazy power, even if he wasn't in control. But at the same time, I kind of do like what we got, because what they meant by the power of the Ninetales was really Boruto getting to see the power of the Ninetales, how much Naruto had to struggle as a kid going through all this and everything, which was cool, because like, obviously the way Boruto sees his father, especially because I'm sure Naruto doesn't talk about it, is he sees him as, the Hokage, loved by everyone, and stuff like that. And he had issues with Naruto being the Hokage because of his, being distracted from his family a bit early on in the show. But, having Boruto get to see that, like, what drove Naruto to reach this point in his life, and how he was in the past with everyone despising him because of this beast that he has within him. Not only that, but he had to struggle with controlling the beast that's within him as well. And Boruto getting to really see all that is just, it's really neat. It's a really entertaining storyline that we're following here. Now, I will say, there's definitely ways to explain it away once again, and I'm not too worried about it. I just want to mention it because I thought about it. But the aspect of Jiraiya in the timeline, I thought this was right when Genin left the village, which would have been right when Sasuke left, which would have been before Jiraiya really started. Like, he was already training Naruto. He was teaching him, he taught him how to summon the summoning jutsu and everything. But I think this was before the Rasengan. And then I think it was also before the events where Jiraiya experienced the Ninetales cloak, I thought. Now, I could be wrong, but Jiraiya already had one of those little sealing papers ready. Now, it's possible as soon as he met Naruto, he knew this was a possibility, and he had those sealing papers ready, and that's why he had them ready. Or, I'm wrong about the timeline, and this is after the events where he tried to train with Naruto, and had to use those sealing papers on him before. It's really not a big deal. I just figured I'd mention it because whenever I notice stuff like that, I'm like, well, when does this fall in the timeline? Was this Jiraiya's first time ever seeing the Ninetales cloak, or was it something he had seen before? But the other thing that I started to think about was during the scene with Urashiki going after the seal within Naruto's like headspace, I was thinking, there's no way that Urashiki can remove that, because removing that is what causes removing that is what causes Naruto to experience that whole thing with his father, right? Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Because, yeah. Because as soon as Naruto went to go tear that off, he had the experience with his father. And I wonder if that fire that burned him, was that the Nine Tails cloak enveloping him, or was that the defense put in place by his father? That's what's interesting as well to think about. I'm sure it was the Nine Tails, because we've seen those burn kind of marks before that Urashiki had. It reminds me a lot of when Naruto used to come out of when the Nine Tails cloak got really bad and it started having like the red form of a fox like completely surround him, not just like a little aura, like not just the cloak that he had now, but when he actually starts to like take the form of the fox a little bit. And when he comes out of it, his skin was all red like that with that burning. So I don't think it was like any kind of defense by his dad, but yeah, that was just something I was thinking about during that time. Was like, what if he, like, if he breaks that, then I mean, that means Naruto later in life wouldn't experience that emotional moment with his father and whatnot. But it didn't happen yet. So anyway, just a few little, I don't know why. I get, whenever there's time travel, I'm always trying to plot the spot hole up. Spot the plot holes. Jesus, that was hard to say. I don't know why. But I am just trying to enjoy it regardless, and I am very much enjoying it, even if I'm finding reasons why this can work. Even with like the little things that I'm noticing, but it's definitely something where I'm having a lot more fun than I care about if they're making sense with their time travel stuff. But yeah. The other thing was Jiraiya may have found a solution to fighting Urashiki. Apparently, if you just seal, like, I'm guessing he put a seal on Sasuke. Now, I don't know if that's my only assumption is that sealing is to seal Sasuke's chakra within him, but that means that Sasuke can still use it, right? Which is interesting that, I mean, granted, they never experienced it before, like I was saying during the reaction. They never experienced someone who had a seal on them being hit by Urashiki for them to know. But, I wonder if that's going to be something they do from now on. Like, whoever goes after Urashiki has to have one of those seals if they're going to do that when they're back in the present and everything. That'll be interesting. I like that they're slowly learning how to like counter some of the attacks from Urashiki, and now he's not going to be able to do his specialty move as easily, especially if Sasuke and Boruto get back to the normal time and tell everybody there that, this is how we counter this guy's ability and everything. So that'll be kind of cool. But yeah, I guess we're continuing on with this path. I was wondering if this confrontation was going to be it and then we'd be saying goodbye like next episode, but Urashiki is still around for now anyway. So I wonder, obviously don't answer this, but I wonder how long they're going to stick around. It's kind of crazy, but I am enjoying it, very much. It's cool just seeing. I think the coolest thing is just Boruto seeing his dad when he was younger and his struggles and everything. I think that's just the coolest thing, because obviously you take for granted like, it's pretty easy. Like, it's kind of like if you grew up in a rich family and you didn't appreciate anything because you've just always been rich, and you're like, your life is just so much easier. But then if you were to go back in time to a point in your parents' life when they weren't rich, when they were struggling, like, imagine if, your dad was trying to start up this business of his dreams or whatever, and he's like living off just the cheap college ramen and stuff like that, and barely scraping by, and you're like, wow, like it gives you some perspective on the challenges that your parents had to go through and stuff, rather than just seeing them as these like rich snobby people or something, um it's kind of like that. So it's a really cool thing. But yeah, anyways, guys, I think that's going to be it from me for this episode. It was a very good one. I need to get to editing this one and get it rendering so that way I can get it out today on time. But for those of you watching in the future, this doesn't really apply to you because releasing this early on Patreon, I'm actually recording this on New Year's Eve, and I'm going to be releasing it on New Year's Eve, so Happy New Year's, guys. I guess it doesn't really apply to you because, well, if you're watching on YouTube, it doesn't really apply as much because this episode won't be released for like 2 weeks or something. So, anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you did. Also, check out my Patreon, where you can actually see these episodes ahead. There should be 2 more out on my Patreon if you wanted to check it out. And I very much appreciate the support. I also have Patreon exclusives on there where you can see Umbrella Academy or Soul Eater that I'm currently going through. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my future reaction. Bye.